Good morning, guys. Today we're going to make biscuits. I'm going to show you how to make homemade biscuits. It's not hard. I've tried several different recipes and this is the one I like the most. So here we go. Okay, so I've got here 2 cups of self-rising flour already in my bowl. 2 cups. I'm going to add to that a 1/2 cup of Crisco. I like to use these sticks because they're a lot easier to measure. The Crisco, it's already measured out, so you don't have to worry about filling the cup and then emptying it out. I really like to use those sticks. So I'm going to take my pastry cutter and just cut into that shortening and cut it all in. And what you're going for is to cut this into pea-sized pieces of shortening in your flour. So you just want to keep working it in there until those shortening pieces are pea-sized. Okay, so I've got that broken up, and you can see the shortening, the little clumps, they're no bigger than a pea. So you just want to work that in until the shortening gets blended in well. Okay, so to that I'm going to add a little bit of milk. I've got a cup measured out here, but we probably won't use that much. You use enough until your biscuit dough starts to stick together. Just a little more. Okay, that looks good. When it starts to pick up from the sides, pick up the extra dough from the sides of the bowl, that's when you've got enough milk. Okay. So it's probably pretty close to 3/4 cup of milk that we used. And you can use regular milk. You can use buttermilk. I've used both. I do actually like buttermilk better when I use it, but I don't have any on hand this morning, so I just use regular whole milk. Okay, I like to line my stove. I don't have it turned on. It's not hot. But I like to line it with saran wrap to keep from getting flour everywhere. And I try to keep it contained to this plate on my biscuit making. So I'm just going to flour this plate. We're going to knead and cut, and I've got a 6-inch black iron skillet here, and it's already greased with Crisco. So let's get started. I'm going to take some flour, and again self-rising flour, and put it on my plate here. And I'm going to take half half of this dough. Just kind of break it apart and put it on the board. And do the top with flour. Okay. And then we're going to knead it. Okay. After you knead it a few times, and you're just going to press it out with your palm. And you want to do the thickness. Hold it up. That's about right there. Thickness, it's probably about a half an inch. Maybe a little less than that. My dad gave me this for Christmas a couple of Christmases ago. My mom said this was the perfect size for a biscuit cutter, and she's not wrong. This is just a little piece of PVC pipe. Excuse me. My grandfather was a plumber, and so anything that you could do out of the ordinary with PVC pipe is always cool. So this is something out of the ordinary that we do with PVC pipe, and this came straight from the hardware store, and it was never used. So it is it's the perfect size. So this is what we use. But you just push it into the dough and then push it out. So I'm going to line my skillet here with the biscuits, and you want them to be touching. That way they help each other rise. If they're touching the sides and if they're touching each other, they help each other rise. So once you cut those out, you just press it out again. And just keep doing it till all your dough is used. I've tried several different biscuit recipes. This one is the easiest, and this one, it's just the best one. I've tried several different measurements, and I've tried recipes with egg. I've tried recipes with butter. I've tried all different kinds. So I've done the testing for you, and this is the best one I've found, and it's the easiest. And it's very cheap to make biscuits. The reason I started making my own biscuits was because I was upset by how much the biscuits cost at the store for a pack of frozen biscuits. I think when I stopped making them, they were like $5 a bag for like 12 biscuits. And I just refused. I refused to pay that much. And so I came home and I started experimenting with biscuit recipes. And if y'all follow me on social media, you can see my son has kind of taken that torch, and he makes biscuits a lot. He really likes biscuits, so he makes them quite often. He does a really good job too. He really enjoys baking, and he really enjoys cooking. he likes it better when I do it, but so that he doesn't have to do all the work. And so when you get to this point in your skillet, you can see I've only got really about 2 spaces left in here to put the biscuits. So I'm just going to kind of push them in there. They're not going to be the prettiest biscuit you've ever seen, but it'll still be good. And this is just for my family, so we're not trying to win any awards here. We're just trying to eat a good breakfast. And it's not going to hurt that at all to be smushed up like that. It'll just rise up and be good. I've got this little bit left, and I may save it for later, but probably not. I might try to figure out how to squeeze it in somewhere when I turn this video off. But this is a start, and I'm going to fix a few other things, and then I'll put these in the oven. You can see I don't have my oven preheated or anything yet because I wanted this to be cold to make sure that it didn't melt this saran wrap, because I like to try and keep this as clean as possible. But when I get some other stuff fixed, I'm going to throw these in the oven, and I'll turn my video back on when I do that. Talk to you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, I've got my oven set to 450, and I am going to put these biscuits in here for about 12 minutes. I'm going to put them in there for 12 minutes and then check them at 12, and we'll see where we're at. Alright guys, it's been 12 minutes. You can tell that these are not quite done. They're still white, and they're just beginning to brown up in the oven. So I'm going to take some butter, and I'm going to brush these. And get some butter on the top of these. And you could hear it sizzling just a little. Okay, so that looks good. I think we'll put these in there for about 5 more minutes. And then they should be done. I'll be right back with y'all. Alright guys, we're back. I just got the biscuits out of the oven. They went for 20 minutes total. I brushed them with butter at about 12 minutes and then let them go on until they were nice and brown. Alright, make us a plate. We've got sausage, we got some eggs, we got biscuits, and we got some potatoes here. So, start with my sausage. Get hubby 2 pieces. Eggs, good old scrambled eggs, and some potatoes. He likes his extra charred. His potatoes, and then couple of our biscuits. See these? Don't they look nice? And that's our breakfast. Alright y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video today. this is my biscuits, and I hope you enjoy this recipe. Let me know how you like it in the comments, and let me know what you guys' favorite breakfast item is. What your favorite item is to make, and what your favorite item is to eat in the comments. Thanks, guys. See you later.